And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So Wake Forest offense will come out first. There are always butterflies to start a game, but when you have a rivalry like this, the adrenaline is pumping on overdrive, guys.
They aren't all the same. We say that, but we know differently. The blood is boiling, the temperature is hot. Jesse, you want this week more than most.
Yeah, Dave, we played in these games before. Everything just seems to be heightened, right? The game seems to be moving faster. The crowd noise feels louder. Your composure will be tested early in a game like this.
Movement from the linebackers trying to mess with the offensive line's assignments. Fires to the tight end. Really good concept there to get things going and use the tight end early.
Yeah, I mean, just such a great job on first down, setting up an easier second down. Understanding I don't always have to push the ball down the field, but see the tight end, make the throw. No, it's not a big gain. It makes a lot.
He's loose down the middle. And the explosive play, and they're on the move all the way to the 44. New set of downs after the completion. Motion from the wide receiver. Quarterback keeps it. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Now, I know you two never faced off against each other in an actual rivalry game other than the Thanksgiving morning turkey bowl. But knowing you two the way I do and the way you know each other, Jesse, what would you have done to try to throw Pollock off a little bit on stage like this?
In our opening 10-play script, I would have had David Pollock cut blocked. Maybe even double-team high load, chop blocked on every single play early.
Which is illegal, you bum. That's fine. But that's fine. You know what? I guess in retaliation to that, we would just rough the passer over and over, taking the 15-yard penalty. That's what's fun about this, Reese. It's petty. It's sometimes it crosses the line of dirty, but that's why rivalries are so fun.
To the air on second down. Zings it complete to the right.
Slant routes, they're good against man coverage, but they're good against zone coverage too. If that receiver can find the soft spot between the linebacker and the DB, you'll take that throw all day.
And the Demon Deacons come to the line on third and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Into the end zone. Touchdown! Made the grab in the end zone for the score. They can use this first score to sort of set the tone, guys, in this rivalry matchup.
Man, doesn't this feel good to come out, score early, get the crowd involved, get the nerves out of the way, Paul, when you're playing in a big rivalry game?
Yeah, and I feel like momentum's always a big thing in any game, but in rivalry games, it's that much more important because everybody is going to feed off that first score now.
Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So the Duke Blue Devils offense has the ball for the first time. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like, that we can depend on them. They can get other guys lined up.
Man.
Always motivated.
Pitch.
Always being a great team.
Lord.
These are the guys that coaches love.
And big-time players make big plays in big games, right? These are the guys that have to play well if they're going to win games like this. Be interesting to see what they do today.
And he runs a quick out route. Now, this is a timing route. Quarterback has to trust him, throw him the football. You can tell they've thrown this a time or two. Nice job, nice success.
To the air, it's Bettis. Fires it beautifully in on the crosser. He'll get a fresh set of downs, stopped at the 31-yard line. The Blue Devils will snap it on 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on first down. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete. Trying to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Wants to keep it in the air. Rushes on him. Nice job by this junior quarterback to get it done on the ground. And the Blue Devils are on the move. Wants to throw on first down. With the catch, it's Montgomery.
During the week, you got to talk to your quarterback. What do you like? What's your favorite, safest routes, easiest reads? Love coming out with those early with the short passing game.
Back to pass on second down. Caught, close to the marker. It's Antonio. Quick step and go. He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15.
I'll tell you, this guy has to get touches early in games. They're doing a good job of that right now. He's so dangerous once he has the ball in his hands. And I think if you're on offense, you move him around and you find more creative ways to get him involved.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
And I tell you what, really good job by the defense. They did not bite on it, thinking it was a long pass down the field. You could tell they were ready for it. As soon as they saw the screen, they broke on it. Got the running back down super quick.
Boy, did that one have revolutions on it, but it's incomplete.
Well, on the opening drive of the game, establishing a rhythm and a cadence offensively is really, really important. They've done some good things on this first drive to put them in this situation. Obviously, you just threw an incompletion on second down. Likely going to throw it again here right now. Quarterback has just got to settle in. Timing is important. Get rid of the ball on time. Trust your read and execute this passing play if you're throwing.
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Duke.
This running back was not going to be denied. Nice blocking up front to create a hole for this running back, and he was able to take advantage.
And the extra point was good as they finished the drive. So it's an 80-yard drive, and they finished it off with the score from the 4. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. He'll bring it out. It's Williams. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Wake Forest has it back, and here comes the offense. That last drive, an absolute aerial assault for the touchdown, Jesse.
But it was a nice job in play calling too, David, just giving the quarterback some easy looks and reads so he could go out and execute.
And he knew exactly where to go with the football. Everything looked really, really easy. He was hot. The ball was coming out of his hands. The defense better do something different.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Fires to the big fella. He steps out of bounds, a couple of yards short of the 20. They'll mark it at the 18 after that pickup. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Right down the middle. Tight end getting vertical. And he's
right there, Andy.
That'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Running to the left. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
And that play shows you really what this defense is about. It's a difficult one to attack. They're really good. One of the best in the country. They come at you from all angles. So I'm interested to watch. How do you mix up the play calling? How do you keep the defense off balance? Because they are a good one.
Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. That last incompletion brings up a 3rd down. He's looking downfield to throw. Catch in the middle. It's Brett. He is denied. Cannot get to the first down marker, and it's 4th down coming. Hunt is on its way. All the way back to the 15. He'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. On the option. Now the toss. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. They'll run the option. He'll toss it. Picks up the first down. They'll finally make the tackle, but that option was executed to perfection.
And that's exactly how you draw it up. And that's why the option's so hard to stop. QB, man, draw the defense in. Look at me. I'm the first option. Bam. Next thing you know, he pitches it, gets a positive gain down the field.
They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. The Blue Devils come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Good timing on the quick out. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. The offense lines up at the 41 with a 1st and 10. Back to throw, it's Bettis. Got it in the middle, it's Cole. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be 2nd and just a few breaths away from the first down. Looking to fire. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down.
Well, you haven't seen a lot of incompletions from this guy now in his last 2 games out. Completed over 70% of his throws last week. Doing it again in this game. As a head coach, you got to love the fact that your quarterback is dialed in.
And he picks up enough for the first down. We'll see if they get another snap here in the first quarter. We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you. They'd love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here. Goes to the option. He'll toss it. Touchdown, Blue Devils! Great job by the back on the option.
Great job by the running back scoring on that pitch play off the option. It wasn't easy. He had to make somebody miss and do some dirty work there down inside the 10-yard line, but nice individual effort.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
A bit of an under-the-radar game this week, guys, but take a look at this. Notre Dame is trailing right now, but they are not out of this. I remember Rocket Ismail wake up the Echoes all by himself. Let's see if this group can come. They're trailing by just 4 to Florida State. Any big developments in this one, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business, gentlemen.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage.
This offense has really struggled, and I think you're just waiting for one play, one explosive play to happen to hopefully galvanize you a bit offensively. That's not the case, and there, they try to run the football in the first play of the drive, and it gets absolutely blown up for a loss.
That's what I'm talking about. That is how you close, and when a guy's going to make a catch, you make sure he doesn't make it. Physicality, using your pads, running through him, and guess what? Not only this play does he feel it, next time he tries to go over the middle and feel his footsteps, this will pay dividends.
They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. The Demon Deacons will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll take it on the return. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the Oak. And the Duke offense heads back out onto the field. They've come out smoking with touchdowns on each of their first 2 drives, and they're back to work now. Trying to set up the screen. And a 9-yard gain on first down leaves him with 2nd and short.
I'll tell you what, if you want to be overzealous, if you want to be a blitzer all the time, I like running the screen right behind him. Did a great job throwing the screen. Almost broke this one for a long game, but it just keeps the defense a little bit more honest if you want to start bringing a lot of pressure.
Got it in the middle, it's Cole. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down.
How about the big fella, the tight end, the wide receiver in a tight end's body going up and making the catch.
Scanning the field, it's Bettis. Firing to the right, complete. And the defense defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down.
It is so good for an offense early in the game to get in a rhythm and to start stringing first downs together. It makes the game really easy and puts that defense in a situation where they're starting to get tired. They want to sub. They want to get other guys on the field. Stringing first downs together like this makes it hard to defend.
This offense has become a first down machine, and that is so demoralizing for the defense, especially for those star players that are playing tons of snaps. They're not subbing out as much. By the fourth quarter, they're going to be gassed.
And he's chased out of bounds into the 6-yard line, and they'll try to stick it in from there. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Touchdown, Duke! Excellent pass by the back on the option.
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back, knowing if they get down into this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
Lining up to add another. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Wake Forest offense returns to the field. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game, so Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
He's got a
Damn.
big play.
That's crazy.
Touchdown, Wake Forest. He found some open space and turned on the Jets.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback and wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
And Duke has the ball back, ready to go on the attack. These two defenses have had their heads spinning here in the first half, and now we might even see a little more scoring with this drive.
It's going back and forth. This is like 2 heavyweights just trading blows, David. What does this defense got to do to get a stop here?
I tell you what, man, when you're giving up points like this and you've got no momentum, you got to find somebody that can make a play to create some. And listen, if they're scoring anyways, let's be aggressive. Let's blitz more. Let's make sure we're making them feel discomfort in some way, shape, or form.
Looking downfield, it's Bettis. Quarterback adapt.
Come on, man. Throw the ball away. Hold on to it.
And the Blue Devils have put themselves in dire straits after that last play at 2nd and a mile. Fires to the right.
What the hell is
Passes
that?
incomplete, and by this stage of his career, you'd think a junior quarterback might take a little better care of the football.
Well, you haven't seen a ton of incompletions in this
What
game,
that
and that's good news for this QB. Obviously, he struggled his last game out. Part of that was the defense. Part of that was him not playing as well as he wanted to. But in this game, he really has been, for the most part, locked in, and that is a
Why
good
would he?
In the double coverage, and he picked it off.
Why would he throw
He
that?
would have loved to make the big return there, but he still gives his team the ball within 30 seconds. Great place to start for this offense. They'll go to the ground.
And those body blows really
For
matter.
86
I wanna be able
defense,
to
they
hand the
definitely
ball
ain't
off to
got
my
it.
running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
And he drops it, just took his eye off of it at the last minute.
Man, the defense, they haven't had an answer for this guy. He has been lighting them up in the pass game early and often so far, and that time just not able to hook up with his quarterback.
Snagged out of the air. Just outside the red zone as they pick up the first
They can
down.
do whatever they
Slide
want.
at the 22.
slants against man, that wide receiver has to win right now at the line of scrimmage against that DB playing man coverage. Quarterback, timing with the wide receiver, put it on the money. Wide receiver's probably still going to get hit too and got to hold on to that thing.
Looking to throw on first down. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Trying play action. Unloads to the wideout.
Come on, pay attention over
We're
there,
taking
man.
a shot there, but couldn't hook up.
And that's just a huge missed opportunity on offense. QB missed his guy wide open in the end zone. You might not get another clean look like that in the rest of this game.
Wants to throw again. Finds his big tight end. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. And on fourth down, here comes the field goal unit. Whistle blows, and this is the 2-minute timeout, and these guys have a chance to take the lead before halftime. And they'll send out the field goal unit. And this one is perfect. That'll bring him to within 4. So after the made field goal, they'll kick it away and rely on their defense.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their...
All right. Damn, everybody hurt. Damn, everybody hurt. What the hell? Everybody hurt.
so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trying to knock him.
Plenty of time to work. Not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Really nice job to squirt his way up to the 31-yard line.
Damn, he injured. You're gonna have to come on and play, bro.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, go get positive.
Leaves it with the back. He's got it out to the 37 after gaining 5. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Might as well give it to him again. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Running to the left. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the
It's
ball.
like they can't.
Well, they're just
They
trying to
that
run the
hurt.
ball, but that time there was absolutely nowhere for the running back to go, and as a result,
There he goes. Boy, did he look as if he was going to go. Gets it down to the 37. The Blue Devils have it with a 1st and 10. Wants to throw. It's Bettis. Fires to the wideout. And that pass incomplete. The defense got a hand on it.
The linebackers show off a little bit of athletic ability, playing some man coverage. A lot of times those guys don't play this all the time, so you see them kind of get nervous and a lot of times get that pass interference or get a little bit handsy. Really nice
gotta
job
catch
seeing
the
the
ball,
football,
man.
breaking on it, and swatting it to the ground.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Toss to the left. Got a little space. Strong belief in this running game as he powers his way ahead and picks up 8. It's 4th and 1. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Trying to get it to the marker. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 13. No problem for the offense there. They just took care of business.
And you practice these situations nowadays. You know you're going to go for it on fourth most of the time. 4th and 1, you feel very confident. You're ready to rock and roll, and they get the first down.
They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here. They'll run the option, and he got nothing in the line of scrimmage is still the 5-yard line. They'll immediately call timeout. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can't pick up a first down without scoring. Third, touchdown, Blue Devils! Quick strike through the air for the score.
And they trust their QB to execute like they have the whole first half, and he delivers, and they build on this lead and build their momentum going into halftime.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, we have a 28-17 ball game. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. And he'll bring it out of the end zone. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Unloads to the wideout. He's got an open man. He's down to the 38-yard line, and they can stop the clock. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Lines us back in the middle. Brought down at the 47-yard line after the 15-yard pickup. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Going for it all. Pass is incomplete, and that's going to do it for the first half. That's going to wrap up the first half here. Now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Man, great energy in that building. There always is when these two get together. And a fun first half between these rivals. And it's clear, the aerial attacks of both teams have been relentless. They've been burning each of these secondaries like toast. Just an assault on the defensive game plans, if there even were defensive game plans. Gotta think, fellas, based on the first two quarters, we're going to see every route in the route tree again in this second half. That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to see who comes out on top of this rivalry contest.
Thanks for that breakdown, Kevin. And the Demon Deacons will line up to kick off and start the second half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. And the Duke offense heads back out onto the field. They opened this third quarter on top, and they built the lead on the strength of that running game.
And they made a huge statement, too, just proving to the other team that they're more physical, they're winning in the trenches. So here in the second half, David, just keep demoralizing this defense by pounding the football.
Yeah, and I'm not going to let that happen. I riled up my guys at halftime. We're going to put...
Oh, he's got some space. And another big game for this offense. They are putting explosive pass after explosive pass up in this one.
The defense has got to be able to make a play at some point here in the second half. You're down 2 possessions. You need to steal a possession badly. You need to have a takeaway. The coverage is going to have to be way tighter than on that last throw. Otherwise, this offense is just going to go up and down the field.
That's the way to start a drive, and now they'll try to follow up on 1st and 10. Quickly to the tight end. Just a quick rhythm throw there, and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything. Get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later. Take those easy, wide-open opportunities to get some positive chunks.
Looking to throw, it's Bettis. Grabbed in the middle, it's Cole. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. This offense had so much success in that first half, so in the third quarter, they come out, and the quarterback looks like he's still dealing. This has been a really nice drive. That was a really nice throw. Just keep doing what you're doing if you're on offense.
And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Looking to throw again. Throws to the wideout. And it falls incomplete, and the offense is lucky to have it. Defender right there, almost had it in his grasp.
Well, nice job by the defense here in back-to-back plays. 2 straight incompletions, giving up some yards, and the opponent's in field goal range. This is a place a lot of D coordinators like to send the blitz, because if you sack the quarterback and create a negative play, you knock them out of field goal range.
And the offense got themselves in a tough situation. 3rd and long, so hard to execute, especially when the field starts to shrink. But the good news is they got a field goal in their back pocket.
Oh, he missed it. No good. After the miss, the lead still at 11. Wake Forest has it back, and here comes the Deacon offense. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
When it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
Wants to fire on second down. Pulls it in. It's Williams. Across the 35. Out of bounds at the 36. And a really good pickup as they're starting to move.
I like the slot receiver because he gives his quarterback a good option working the middle of the field. He's a nice weapon in this offense.
Looking to throw for it. Over the middle. It's Williams. Ripping off a huge chunk of yardage, and he's got it just outside the 10 of the 11. The entire complexion of this possession changed on that one play. Now they've got it 1st and 10 inside the 20. And he just threw that one away. Safe move, didn't see anything, lived to play another play. Second down coming up in this red zone opportunity. A run for the quarterback. He's going to lose a yard on that one. It'll be 3rd and long. Let's go, let's go. From the gun, wants to pass. Takes the easy completion. And they'll stop him inside the 5, but the defense is backed up in the shadow of its own goalpost. With a double-digit deficit here in the second half, they're going to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And make the catch, and the defense will force the turnover on downs. And Duke has the ball back, ready to go on the attack. And the Blue Devils backed up deep in their own end, trying to create a little space on first down. Looking for a deep man. And that'll be incomplete. They tried to hit him with a big one on first down.
Well, I always say this, when you're backed up on offense, those are some of the best opportunities to take deep shots. In all likelihood, the defense is expecting a run. You're going to try and buy yourself a little bit of real estate, so they're playing press man.
Why is he in here? Damn, everybody hurt. What the hell?
And that's when you want to take advantage of that coverage. But the defense doing a really good job in the back end that time, being in possession, forcing it.
The give to the right. Got enough for the first down and 1. to move the chains. The Blue Devils will snap it on 1st and 10. To the ground with the back. And he's stuffed by that big defense.
Why is 35 still in here? Get up here, man.
Up front. Man down
Shame,
on the
got
play
no
as the
running
officials
back.
take a break to let him be checked out. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Dropping back, it's Bettis. Here comes the heat. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Makes the grab. Leads into the open. Really nice job to get it past the sticks, pick up the 1st down at the 30. And the Blue Devils are rolling down the field. Big fullback's got it. And he was fortunate not to lose yards.
He's not going to work out. Jesus.
That play able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
You know, defensively, you live by the blitz.
We
you
have
die
no
by the
running
blitz. That
backs
time they dialed
whatsoever.
it up into the run play. The linebacker able to make the best of it.
So now it's 2nd and long. Back to pass. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete. Now this offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 30. From the gun, wants to pass. He's going to take off. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the 1st down.
And that's the extra feel you get with this dude. I mean, unbelievable job dropping back to pass, but understanding 3rd down, I can get it right now. I got a little bit of space right up the middle, pulls it down, runs it straight ahead, and goes and gets the big 3rd down conversion.
Hey, listen, on offense, just take what the defense gives you. Quarterback looks out wide, he sees the DB way off the receiver. Throw him the easy hitch pass, he'll take that completion.
The Blue Devils with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Gets the back moving. 2nd down, he'll throw it. He's going to run it. And he scoots his way to the 1st down and then slides to a...
Everybody's hurt today for some reason.
And he's just proving it time and time again, man. He has that feel. He obviously has the ability to pick up and put him down and go get 1st downs, but I think the timing of when to scramble and when not to scramble, he's really got that figured out, and you can tell it's going to be a big part of the game.
Nice quick throw there. And it's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find the rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate, easy throw. You can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here on game.
They make the stop, not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the 1st down. If they don't pick up this 3rd down, let's see if they trust their field goal kicker after the miss on the last drive. He'll do it
Oh
himself.
my God!
Virtually unblocked, and he stopped for a loss of 8.
And the offense on that option play, they're just thinking, we're going to use our speed to our advantage, and we're just going to outflank you easily and pick up this 1st down on 3rd and short. But how about the defense? Everybody's staying home. You saw the speed and their ability to get outside and get a stop, now setting up 4th down.
And the Blue Devils will line up to punt it away. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Rides the back on the option to give. And brought down. Looks as if that's how we'll end the third. Guys, time has expired here in the quarter, and Duke is on top. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. They had a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on second down. They'll run it from the gun. Not much to show for it. This defense has kept them bottled up all day.
Well, this running back has struggled to find anywhere to go, and I think one reason why is this linebacker and his speed. He did a great job there identifying where the ball was going to go. He didn't let anybody block him. Made his way to the running back and got him on the ground. Nice job.
They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. Down in the fourth quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on fourth down. Has to get there. He is stopped short, and they'll turn it over on downs. Just a crushing blow at this point in the game.
In the situation we're in, down 2 possessions, they obviously had to go for that one. And because they're not able to come up with it, it looks like they're going to be leaving this stadium with an L.
And the Duke offense heads back out onto the field. After a punt on their last possession, they are set up in plus territory this time.
And honestly, it wouldn't have mattered if they scored a touchdown their last possession. You've got to be able to turn the page and see this as a brand new opportunity to go get points.
Yeah, and your defense has set you up for the position to get points right away. Now, let's get this offense back rolling again. Create some momentum. Just get a few first downs, and I'm in scoring position.
Well, this defense has to know that this fullback, he's not just a blocker. He's a guy that can carry the football as well. He went ahead and got that first down.
Fires to the end zone. Touchdown, Duke. Snagged in the end zone to give them 6. With that score, it looks as if this bunch is about to go 6-1.
And a lot of times late in football games, you'll see offenses get really conservative with the lead. I like how this offense didn't go against the clock. They stayed within themselves. They stayed true to who they were. And now, big-time advantage, big-time lead, up by 17 in the fourth quarter.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Fellas, week to week, you just never know, which is why we're here with an update. Notre Dame is currently up big at this moment in what's shaping up to be a lopsided affair for the Golden Domers. They're up by 19 over Florida State. We'll circle back if anything big happens in this college football matchup.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. From the gun, he leaves it with the back.
It's definitely too early to panic, but there's some bad feelings going on for this offense right now. You're way down on the scoreboard. I know we're still in the first half, but after that last play, it's pretty obvious. You can't run the ball. You're becoming a one-dimensional offense at a time when you need to be able to score some points. So either get it done through the air or you've got to be more physical up front.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him.
Turning it up. He'll get a fresh set down, stopped at the 31-yard line. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's 1st and 10. Completes the shuffle pass. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. Just keeps slinging it. Finds his man. It's Williams. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
It's always interesting how people handle late game. Like, you know this game is over. There's not a lot to gain from it, but some people try to throw the ball deep and continue to make plays. They throw it short. The clock's running out, and there's not a lot to talk about that's going to be causing for this offense.
That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45. The Demon Deacons have their offense in high gear. To the air on first down. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. No, sirree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one. Second down, they'll go to the air. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion? And guys, they've come through on the first 2 third-down tries. This one might be a little tougher. From the gun, wants to pass. Tight end finds a soft spot. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. On fourth down, they'll throw for it. Gets it out fast. Turns out to be an easy conversion for this offense as they move the chains on fourth down. A really nice day from this quarterback. Over 350 yards passing now, Jeff.
He's had a plan all game long. He just seems to find his best matchups, and he's done an awesome job giving his guys opportunities to make plays.
And the Demon Deacons want to pick up the tempo. Looking downfield on first down. Buys a little time. He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Defense loves to show heat and try to confuse the quarterback. Out of the backfield, he's open. Touchdown, Demon Deeks! Made the grab and took it on in for the score. He has been surgical. Precision passing, using the scalpel, the fine instrument, rather than the blunt one.
And the defense has had absolutely no answer for him. Just, he's been down their throats all game long, a step ahead, understanding what he's seeing, and just destroying this defense.
And Duke has the ball back, ready to go on the attack. He'll ride his man on the option. Now the toss. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Yeah, go running back.
Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Under fire. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
This offensive line's got to do a better job. I mean, he doesn't even have time to go through his progressions. You got to give your QB some time. You got to make him feel comfortable.
There he goes. And he tried to make something happen with his feet, but they stopped him short, and it'll bring up a fourth down. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Going for the marker on the ground. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. The Blue Devils have it with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
This defense has a lot of speed, especially in the secondary. You saw that speed. That defender got to that receiver so quick, and because of the hit, incomplete pass.
Snagged in the middle. It's Montgomery. Excellent job working through the air there, finding a hole in that defense and picking up a first down.
This offense is not letting up, guys. They've got a lead here late, and they are still taking shots. They're still looking for explosive plays. This defense just has not had an answer here all game long.
A great chance to put this game away with a score here on 1st and goal. From the gun. It's incomplete, and that also might be what is called a learning experience, and one this freshman got away with.
And this is the part of the field, man, you really got to have a plan because these windows get smaller and you're trying to fit that ball into the end zone. It's difficult to do. Quarterback, receivers, they got to be on the same page.
Just a bit of a misfire there as they can't make the connection. Now 3rd and goal and tough yardage to cover here. He's looking to throw. This will be picked off, maybe just the turning point they needed. That's the 50. He's at the 30.
ourselves a ball game now. And they try to pass forward, and they complete the pass, and you just need a little second effort, something to break a tackle and maybe get into the end zone, but they weren't able to get it.
And the Duke offense heads back out onto the field. These are the games. These are the moments. This is the opportunity for the finish that people remember in rivalries like this one.
And those highlights that are shown for years and years to come. These big-time moments, coming down to the wire, who steps up and makes the big-time play.
And this is why you lift the weights in the offseason. This is why you do all the gassers and all the sprints. For moments like this, game on the line in one of the biggest games of the year.
Sticks it in his belly. This freshman makes the stop after a short
don't stay on
gain.
a block.
Looks as if we have an
Soon as my
injury
guy
on that
runs,
last
he
play,
lets
and
go.
we'll take a break to check him out. Defense trying to come up with a stop on 3rd and short from the 37. From the gun, wants to pass. Hauls it in. Oh, he's got some space. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8. A bit of a roll of the dice, betting that they could finish the game, and they almost certainly did with that completion.
And I love when coaches have confidence in their quarterbacks in big situations like that. With the game on the line, go out and execute, ice this game.
And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop it. Boy, if that first down play was any indication, they might walk this thing in on 2nd and goal. The State scores it. They're now in really good shape to get back into the win column as they extend the lead here late.
Well, they get the touchdown when they needed it most. That score now makes it a 2-possession game. And guys, with just seconds to go on the game clock, this thing is all but over.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Wake Forest has it back, and here comes the offense. I know the situation looks bleak, but have we nothing if we don't have hope, David?
Amen. I mean, keep hope alive, pitch this pill around, use every second you got, make this game, Palmer, as close as you possibly can.
Crazier things have happened in college football, man. Let's just go find out. Let's find out where the playmakers are lined up and see if they can make something positive happen.
You can't do that. An illegal forward pass will cost the offense 5 yards. Extra DBs on the field to defend the pass. Gonna swing it on 2nd down. Oh, they're after him! Oh, and he got drilled as he just got rid of the football. Now facing a 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Couldn't find a man and just had to throw it away to avoid a negative play.
And this is why you don't want to get in these situations. 3rd and long, defense knows it's pass. They're playing pass, playing deep. QB has nowhere to go with the football, so he just throws it away.
He wants a big play here late. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. And he runs out of bounds with the interception, and that is how we'll finish off this game. With the win today, they're now bowl eligible, and that's certainly worth celebrating, at least to some degree, wouldn't you say, guys?
Yeah, listen, at the start of the year, there are a lot of goals that get put up on the blackboard. Reaching a bowl game is one of them. So now you can go ahead and check that off. But if you're this football team, you're not celebrating that tonight. You're looking to build on this win moving ahead because they've got bigger goals down the road.
They do, and they've shown you some good flashes throughout the season, man. Some moments that really say this team could be really, really good. And so I think you continue to improve. You know at the end of the season, I get to take a vacation. Or wherever the bowl game is, we get a free trip with my boys, but there's some work to be done still.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.